I said Pakistan, so you can say
Listen, lads, let's go over to the stage here for Pakistan versus Japan.
Well, welcome back, guys. You guys enjoying this Tekken or what? Make some noise! So look, I want to tell you guys, I appreciate you staying here, hanging out, watching this Tekken, and I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Because this next match, oh my, tell them, could you tell them, please? Can you tell them?
أعزائي المشاهدين، أول شيء نقدر نشكركم على وجودكم هنا، لأن عندنا المباراة الجاية ما راح تكون طبيعية، مباراة تجمع ما بين منتخبين عريقين جدا أقوياء، وراح نشوف مباراة ما شفناها أبدا في هنا راح تكون معنا على الستيج، واحد المنتخبات ما لعب على الستيج.
You guys ready for the next match? Give me some noise one more time before I get this team out here. If that's the case, guys, make some noise for Japan! You already saw what the Japan team brings to the table, and this is gonna be the hardest match, I feel like, coming from the group play, especially if these guys wanna make it into that top 8 on the upper bracket side. However, the team that they are about to go against, oh man, probably one of the strongest.
فريق اليابان عنده 3 مباريات اليوم على الستيج، خلص واحدة وحقق النصر فيها، لكن راح يكون برضو خصمه ما هو بخصم سهل. أعزائنا المشاهدين، رحبوا معنا في منتخب باكستان.
When I tell you that this team, this region actually changed what Tekken 7 is, and the competitional range has exploded ever since. They have some of the strongest Tekken 7 players in the world, and this team is proof of it. A TWT champion, a 2-time Evolution champion. This is the team you want.
منتخب باكستان معروف بإنجازاته الكبيرة للعبة تكن 7، حقق بطولات عالمية كثيرة ويبغى ياخذ اللقب في هذه البطولة. المباراتين ما راح تكون سهلة، كل المنتخبين بمستوى عالي، راح تحدد من اللي راح يكون المركز الأول في المجموعة. راح نستمتع بهذه المباراة اللي راح تبدأ بعد شوي.
These guys are gonna get seated. One more time, make some noise for me so we can get this match underway. And we're gonna send it to the casters.
متحمسين تبدأ فيها المباراة، فما نطول عليكم أكثر، خلونا ننتقل مع المعلقين.
All right, welcome back. Day 2 of Nations Cup at Gamers8. I am here, Ayano, joined by none other than Rip.
Oh, we got probably the biggest match of the group stage incoming right now, Pakistan versus Japan.
Oh yeah, I can tell you when they were running the draws for like which teams are going to end up in which groups, this was the one that had everybody yelling and hooting and hollering the loudest.
Of course, and you know, like I said, you know, I went around, I was asking all the players from all the teams, like, what team are you most afraid of? It's always like Korea, but then always Japan and Pakistan right after that, right? So this is it. And even Arsene, he was tweeting when he saw the group draw. He was like, oh, life is so hard. Tekken is so difficult. And I was like, what is he talking about? Oh, they got Japan in their group, right? And this is what they consider one of their hardest matchups here.
Oh, definitely.
Because you got to remember, TWT Finals, outbeat Arslan, right?
Chickurin,
so close to beating Atif, but...
Yeah, it's very stunning performance there, TWT, by both Ao and Chickurin. Even if they didn't take the final set, it's like they struck fear into the hearts of the Pakistani players regardless. They played so well during that. And can I just say it was like pretty funny just like having to keep that secret, like Arsalan's upset because he got Japan.
Yeah, and here we go. They're gonna do, you know, coin flip here to find out about the selector match, what side they're gonna play on.
All right.
But I mean, this is wild because obviously for both of these teams, this is their second team set of the round robin stage, right? So they're both 1-0 right now.
Yep.
And this one determines basically who's on the winner's side of the bracket if they are the two teams that make it out of this group, which seems likely at this point since they're both 1-0 so far. But in the last group we saw with Japan, Nobi went up to the selector match. We saw him lose to Rive 2-0. We're like, oh, is this a mind game? Was he sandbagging? What's going on here? And then came out in the boss match against Rive and just dominated him.
Yep.
So we'll see if that same kind of game plan takes effect here, because I think that the order here matters hugely, right? Because on either side, I don't really know who the bosses are going to be, because on Pakistan side, it's really a toss-up, right? Any one of those guys could be the boss, but probably not Khan, I would guess. And on the Japan side, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think Nobi's the boss there.
I think anyone in the Japan team could pass as the boss, honestly. But I feel that way about Pakistan too, but I feel it's like much more true for like Japan. Because all of these players relatively have a good track record against like Pakistanis. Like even if we exclude EVO, exclude TWT, I know that like one of the very first tournaments Arsalan ever fought, and he had to fight against Ao. So Ao also has a lot of experience against Arsalan.
yeah.
I guess it just comes down to who's feeling it themselves on the day. All right, so we're settling in for the selector match, it seems.
And look who it is. This is a crazy selector match. We've got Chickurin versus Atif, I believe, because that's the stick I saw. You know, it had his name on it, so unless somebody's borrowing his stick, that's going to be him. But
yes.
Chickurin coming up from selector match this time.
I love that. Two ex-Jin players who shifted onto 2D.
Two Jin players really believing in their characters and their main. Here, playing each other without Jin Kazama. Like, it would be sick in the selector match if they run the Jin mirror match.
That would be so fun.
That would be tight.
That would be tight, and it would also be smart, to be honest, because we've been talking about like the strategy being that you don't want to try too hard in the selector match. You don't want to like give away any strategies or how well you think you're doing that day. So it would be like really funny if they just both went Jin and be like,
The crazy thing here, though, is that this selector match is super important. Obviously, the first round determines, you know, what side it is for the entry match and the boss match, but also winning the entire selector match lets you know who the first opponent will be. And in this matchup specifically, that could be significant.
Could be crucial. It could be like detrimental or game-winning, really.
Exactly. And he is going to pick Jin Kazama, maybe? Atif Butt hovering the Jin? Yo, Chickurin, you got to do it too. Come on.
Well,
please.
You know you want to Chickurin.
Chickurin's going to pick Geese Howard. Like, whatever, bro.
He's going to pick Geese to be like,
maybe even Leroy. Oh, he's not picking it either. Oh, he's hovering right above it. It's easy swap. It's yeah.
He's considering it, yeah. And then in before he's just like,
he's gonna do it. Let's go. Atif Butt bringing out the Jin Kazama.
In before he just goes straight to Akuma, be like, whatever.
I know, right?
Please pick Jin, Atif bhai.
It would be sick if Chickurin gives him the mirror match here, though.
Oh my god, please stop toying with my heartstrings. Oh, okay.
The Geese, man, business time. Chickurin out here.
He's not interested in playing the sandbagging game, I guess.
No. They want to know exactly who goes where. And you know, very much like that earlier set we saw with Japan, there may be some sandbagging here because these guys could be the bosses that play later on too.
That is a very high potential for that, actually. Good point. You have to be really careful how you go about this because you want the advantages, especially in this matchup. But then you don't want to give away too much that they have time to formulate like strategies to play against you.
Exactly.
And because their team's watching too, it's not just them playing. Their team is watching. Is taking note of every single thing. And these people, Japanese players especially, have like a lot of experience in like the team format more so than like other teams as well.
Definitely.
So you know they would know how to capitalize off of this. All right, so we're heading into Souk now.
Yes, ma'am. Game one. By game one, I mean selector match. There's only one game, 2 rounds.
It happens.
Magic for Atif Butt.
All right, straight to the wall. This should go. Nice.
Hey.
Beautiful. All right, Chickurin, how are you gonna answer back?
He's gonna need something. This first round, determining sides already, right? So quick.
All right, Chickurin's taking it easy. I see he's not rushing in too much.
You know, I gotta say, the choice of Geese Howard here in the selector match seems kind of rough, because how much meter are you gonna get in the first 2 round situation?
Yeah, like, oh, you know, I didn't even consider that until you pointed it out. Yeah, it's the first 2.
LLRK Atif Butt
Nice.
wins the side selection.
All right, but I believe the second round is actually the most crucial one in this matchup, definitely.
Oh yeah, you want to win both, for sure.
All right, who's hungrier for the second round, though? I guess we're gonna find out. Just like that, 1 meter on the bar, finally. Nice. Delayed wake-ups, I love to see that. Do that more often.
Poking back and forth right now. Chicken looking much better in this round.
Definitely. I think because he's got like the fail-safe of the meter going on. He knows that like if he gets an opportunity, he can capitalize much better. That being said, he's being pushed to the wall now.
Yeah, Atif Butt trying to close out here. Chickurin has the rage. Nice block of the down back 4. Still has rage. Got him!
Nice!
Final round of the selector match. Who's gonna take it?
Oh my god, this is already like a good choice though. Oh, I mean, already good news for Team Japan. They get to know who's gonna be going up first.
It depends on who wins the 2 rounds.
Oh.
So you got to win this final round here. So
Oh,
you got to
dear.
win 2 rounds to find out.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, so it's all about this one right here. And Chickurin now has that bar meter.
All right, come on, Chickurin. You need that. Your
Run
Team
and
Japan
one.
needs that.
Resplat combo has another bar meter. Looking good for Chickurin. Great positioning.
All right, the wall is right there.
The
Nice.
punish, and Chickurin does it for Japan.
Yay! All right. I love Owl. Just reserve, reserve clapping like, okay, we got it, yeah.
That's what I expected to happen. Yes, excellent.
It's all according to plan.
But looking at the results of that selector match, obviously, Pakistan now will have side selection, 1P or 2P for
Right.
the entry and the boss match.
Yes.
But Pakistan will also have to send up their first player, so Japan will have an opportunity to counterpick for that first player.
Oh yeah, this is crucial time right now, and the time that it takes to set things up and to decide who's going to go forward. This is where a lot of the strategies can be formulated as well. And can I just say that it's only been 1 day, but we've already seen like a variety of strategies from different teams. Like a lot of them, you know that like they like to play safe, like send like their relatively weakest player up and then save the best one for a boss. But then we've seen like with USA, for example, where they just send their stronger members up and then save like the wild card as the boss.
Right.
So I'm eager to see what these guys would think would be possible.
In this situation, it's interesting, right? Because Pakistan is sending up Khan first. And Nobi looks to be the answer on the Japan side, but sending Khan up first makes you unsure of who the boss is going to be on Pakistan.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
going to be Arslan or is it going to be Atif? But it's hard to say, so it's hard to plan against this choice for Pakistan. So I really like the strategy from Pakistan, where if you lose the selector match, you send Khan up first.
Right.
And the choice here for Nobi to go first against Khan is probably the best option for them, because we know Nobi doesn't have the best record against Arslan or Atif, but
Yeah.
so, his best choice is against Khan here, his best opportunity, and that's what they're going to get here. So
Yeah.
winning that selector match may prove critical, as we were talking about earlier. We'll see if Nobi can get it done, though.
I
but
agree.
still, it's going to come down to that boss match, because it's worth 2 points, right? And who's it going to be? We don't know on either side.
Exactly. This is tense stuff right here, and this is a really crucial set for both teams. This could determine whether they have comfort and stability in the winner's side, or they're gonna have to fight through the lower side in the upcoming top 8. Really.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge, huge set here in the round-robin stage of this event. And they're going to use the yellow card. That means they are opting for a blind pick here.
Interesting.
That's interesting, yeah, because Nobi has a few characters. We saw the Fang earlier.
We saw the Fang.
know historically was the
uses
Dragunov, and
Dragunov.
we know he's got the Steve.
Yup.
So interesting. He doesn't want to let Khan know. He just wants to go like, all right, I'm going to make my decision, you make yours, and let's go at it.
Here's a question though. How many characters can we expect to see from Khan? Because I know he primarily likes to use Geese, but I know for a fact he has other characters too.
All I've really seen from him is the Geese Howard. And as far
I
as I remember-
heard, like, most Pakistani players, they all had, like, an actual Tekken character they used to play, before DLC and 2D was a thing, I'm certain that that's true for Khan as well, but, like, I cannot for the life of me remember what that character
From
was.
what Spag was telling me, he was saying that Khan is one of those guys who stuck with Geese the whole way through. So even after Geese was getting all the nerfs, Khan was the guy who was like, no, I'm sticking it out with Geese Howard. So I don't know if he had a character before Geese Howard, but Geese is all I've seen him use, and the fact that he's been so loyal to Geese despite, the changes to this character along the lifespan of Tekken 7, I think we're going to get Geese Howard out of Khan here.
Honestly, like,
He probably has a Fang way at this point.
I mean, who doesn't at this point?
Exactly.
But, like, it is admirable, definitely, to be sticking through it with Geese, despite all of the changes. But at the same time, honestly, I think Geese is... Maybe he's weaker than before, but that don't mean he's weak, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, Geese is still plenty strong. And he could use a couple more changes, in fact.
This late in the game's lifespan, why
It's
not?
not over till it's
why
over.
not?
More changes, please.
All right, so... all right,
Nobi with Fang, yeah.
so Nobi's locked in with Fang.
Looking to get Geese.
His Fang was looking pretty good earlier today, so safe choice from Nobi. And then if this goes
The
oh,
Marduk from Khan? Oh my goodness. You want to
wow.
blind pick me? Surprise, surprise. You're going to see this coming.
wow! Nobi just looking behind him like, what?
He's like, wait, what? What?
I don't think any one of us was expecting that. Like, I knew he had like other characters, but like I wasn't expecting Marduk, not gonna lie. I thought-
No, that's a good choice. Marduk also one of these
and
strong
a party
characters.
stage.
Yeah, he got a good stage for Marduk for sure.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be disgusting. Disgusting matchup incoming, guys. It's all about like who gets their damage in first, who gets rid of the floor breaks first.
Yeah, Marduk has so many good options to get that floor break as well. And Nobi's Fang, you know, you talked about how it's a little bit different than other Fang plays. We saw him use a lot of the forward 2-on-2, which is an old Tekken 5, which is the game when Fang came out.
Legacy
strategy.
Nobi.
Yeah, legacy Fang strategy. And, you know, obviously he's on Team Yamasa. Team Yamasa U was a Fang player forever who was like a really top level Fang player.
You're right, you're right.
He has a lot of experience with them against his character.
Beautiful. Nice mini conversion there. You make a good point, actually. I'd forgotten all about you, but yeah.
Can't forget about me. First floor goes to Khan.
All right, nice. Oof. I was ready for that to break again, not gonna lie. But now still counts as a combo. Nice.
Python explosion looking for tackle here. He's ready with the power crush right behind it. And the down 3 closes out Khan the first round.
Very clean, very clean. It's hard to say. I wonder like how surprised Nobi is by this pick. I think
I'm caught off guard by it.
Yeah, like everyone was expecting Geese. Most people expect Geese from Khan, so this definitely has to frazzle Nobi a little bit. Going into a match thinking that you're gonna get Geese and then just being pulled out the Marduk.
Yeah, but Nobi, you know, he's on point right. His defense against Marduk has been on point so far. He's called out the low crushes with the hop kick so far, and here's a nice reversal from Khan.
No
the
break.
wolf was too.
That's gonna hurt.
Rage mode now for Khan too.
All right. Anyone's game, really?
Oh boy, he's got a blue shoulder. He's got a blue shoulder. Be careful, Khan.
Careful.
Okay, he survives.
Right. Back to normal Tekken.
Get it out of here!
Break the floor, just to be safe. Never mind.
We keep it floor. We want it for the next round too.
You want to keep the floor? I don't know, but like in this sort of matchup, I want to steal the floor breaks as much as I can.
Delayed hop kick, yo, Khan.
He's feeling themselves. Let's go, break the floor. Or not. Okay, fair enough. I won't question it.
Yeah, mini conversion here again off the counter, down 2.
Alright, nah. Nobody's keeping the pressure, sticking tight. Alright. Nice, sticking like glue. Khan not going for that whatsoever.
And Nobi now playing the range game. He's got the life lead. Doesn't break the tackle.
We break this? Yes.
Game on the follow-up. And back would keep up. Khan's got rage now. Down back 2, they both have rage.
Oh, it's the same situation again.
Of course. Ooh! Just do it. Confirm the counter. 3 rounds straight for Khan's Marduk.
Wow, that was exciting.
Yeah, look at this. The close-up we just got in that winning streak. That was exciting.
That was exciting. All of this is quite exciting. But wow, that match, like what was so exciting about that match, it was just like, they were just in each other's faces. It was like legit, it felt like a dance. It was like, they spaced out, they went back in. They spaced out, they went back in, just going in with their hits. Just like that.
Yeah, and that delayed hop kick was fantastic, man. Khan really put an exclamation mark on that round in his first game with that delayed hop kick.
That was unprecedented sort of move. I would have not expected that from Khan, especially not against Nobi. But hey, you know, no guts, no glory. That's how the saying goes.
You know, I was at Takedown Impact Stand, 600-player tournament. There were so many Fang Ways out there. Like, I would say, it honestly felt like half the tournament was Fang Way. I'm not even trying to exaggerate there. It felt like that. So I know that Pakistan has a ton of Fang Way experience. And there's like no way that you can really have that different of a Fang Way at that point. That's something that they haven't seen before. So at this point, if I'm Nobi, I'm considering switching away from the Fang Way. But I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to stick it out here.
Well, we are in character select, so... Ooh,
oh, let's go!
Let's go! Classic Nobi!
The return.
Return to form.
Man, we saw Knee with Brian, now we get Nobi with Dragunov.
It's like Christmas for old school Tekken players, right?
Gamers8, Tekken 7 Nations Cup, let's go.
Bringing character loyalty back, yeah. One match at a time.
Oh boy, Duomo, Desirio, Nobi with the Dragunov. Ooh, that's exciting.
I'm excited, let me tell you. Like, as someone who's not a huge fan of Dragunov as a character, just Nobi's Dragunov just hits different, fam. I think Nobi as a player just has this way of playing with every single character he touches. Like, it's not like that character, it's like Nobi.
It is, of course, yes.
You just like, you see it as like that, that's not a Dragunov player, that is Nobi playing Dragunov.
And we never get to see this character in tournament mode. This should be fun, let's go.
Oh,
Game 2, Nobi and Khan, Japan versus Pakistan.
Beautiful. This character has certainly had a fall from grace ever since the early days of Tekken. But it's definitely doable.
You can't be on top of the list the whole way through the game, man.
Yeah, no. You got like the laser sights on you at that point. Be like, you're enjoying this for way too long.
The Dragunov tackle escape, and that was sick. Running away for rage mode now for Nobi, way behind. Khan over the tackle. Back one with 2 connects. Double rage. The down 3 connect, and Nobi gets the first round.
Oh my god, that was a jaw clencher. I don't know who's gonna win that.
Jaw clench, butt clench, everything's clenched right now.
Oh dear. Nice. He's going under like a lot of moves with the down two. Very useful move here.
Oh, we got sticks and buttons. Game on.
All right, we're anticipating this before we can even see it.
Power crush. Constantly good with those. Walk that lead, no go.
Good punish, good interrupt, hard to say.
Bounce.
Nice, he's gonna hurt. All right, what's the OP? Ooh, he breaks it.
And Nobi's doing this round here. Has rage now.
Ooh,
Nice
nice
to
low.
1-2-1. Wall crush. Oh my goodness, don't duck this. Rage art, rage drive.
Beautiful.
It should have did the rage art. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. He hangs on.
Oh, he was prepared. I was like very surprised it didn't kill, but Nobi's like,
Oh my god. Started the round delayed hop kick. Sorry to cut you off like that.
Nah, fam, that's the power of Marduk, fam. You just play disrespectfully, fam, when you pick
Look
this
at the
character.
damage, dude.
Wow.
75% of the delay hop kick start.
Wow.
Tackle, of course.
Break this, Nobi. You got it.
No, give me this perfect. Con didn't like those 2 rounds.
Nobi's like, it's okay, I got this, don't worry.
Answer back delay hop kick.
Yep. Rubbing the nose like, don't you worry, I got this. Eee, nice break.
He's out of there.
Nice.
Fight is good. Yeah, that shoulder from while standing.
Very good with Nobi being like hyper aggressive with the Dragunov right now. That's the very Nobi style of playing Dragunov.
Trying to walk. Almost got wall bounced again. Got to be careful, but he's away from the wall now.
Right. Eee. Back to the floor we go.
Oh, he's doing
no.
a side roll. Oh man, there's a balcony back there too.
Oh
Wait, he missed the combo. He didn't get the dash.
no. All right. Nice, interrupted the mix-up.
Nobi, he got the rage drive, and that's gonna be the game. Nobi ties it up with the Dragunov.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was poetry in motion, honestly. Like,
Why they got headsets on? They have team comms now? What the hell? Live coaching? I know they can do that.
I love that. That's like next level, honestly. Your team closer to you than they've ever been before. Brought to you by Gamers8.
Unbelievable. Yes, definitely.
Yo, that was just a hype fun match with both players just going hyper aggressive, as you can see over here.
Dude, the Dragunov. Like, these guys knew they were going to play each other today, right?
Yeah.
They knew that this was a potential matchup that was going to happen. I don't know if they thought that Dragunov was coming. If I knew I was playing against Nobi, I'm thinking, all right, Fangway, Steve Fox, most likely.
I definitely.
But Dragunov, nah, he's not going to try to pull that out on us.
Yeah, if
on
I was
Pakistan.
definitely, like, that's the thing about, like, Pakistanis. I'm pretty sure they'd be like, well, you want to pick, like, the best character in our eyes, and that'd be Fang. Like, I think Dragunov is comparatively the weakest character of those 3 characters.
But I think that's just like the mentality that people have now because other characters are stronger. But Tekken 7 is one of those games where all these characters are strong anyway.
I
I
definitely
understand
agree.
it's not like the best character. He's not the best in every way, but this is your main. Like you are the top of this character essentially,
course.
right? Like that's got to count for something.
I agree with that 100%. I do believe like every single character in this game has the potential to take anything. But here's the thing. You need to know your opponent's mentality as well. The truth could be something, but if your opponent fervently believes something, then it is definitely worth it to look into that psyche and find a way to counter that. Because here they are, they weren't expecting the Dragunov, and now it looks like Nobi's in form right now.
Let's see if he can hang on here. We're going to a final game, Dragon's Nest. Nobi versus Khan. This is a good one. I can't believe we got the Dragunov. I can't believe that Khan is sticking to Marduk for game 3.
He believes in it. I mean, all things considered, like, the thing with Marduk as a character, he's never down for the count, fam. As long as he is alive and kicking.
What about the Geese? The Geese! The second place at Evo, Geese Howard, Oh, bad Oki.
Yeah, it is interesting that maybe he didn't consider Geese, but like, on one hand, I don't think his Marduk is doing bad per se. He got like very good damage off of the 50-50s, the tackles, and all of that.
Oh yeah, and he's still into the power crush. Gonna work out Khan first round.
Very good. I think the key to winning this for Khan is to either overwhelm Nobi's offense or maybe try to outdo him in defense. But yeah, so far, nice low parry.
Yeah, the defense is there for Khan right now. Life bar's about even, setting up a tackle. Denied.
Ooh, nice, but still a really rough position for Nobi right now.
Yeah, he's got to get away from that wall for sure. We've seen Khan be going for those wall bounce combos too.
Ooh.
Get it out of here. Up forward 4 to counter.
Nice choice. Very nice choice there. All right, back to neutral.
Beautiful. Khan with rage here. Nobi waiting. Oh my God! That's a badly placed low kick. He's dead from this. Rage art. Did he get the dash? He did. Okay, he was close enough. He was close enough.
You don't need it. He just stepped forward in the animation. Don't worry about it, Chief.
Yeah, that was terrible. I mean, Nobi in that situation, like Dragunov usually just does down 2, but he hasn't used a single down 2 in both these games with Dragunov.
That's insane.
Round 3.
That is indeed insane. Dead by the get-up kick.
Yeah, 7 point right now for Khan.
Just like that. Looks like the Marduk, sticking with Marduk's working out for him so far.
Definitely. Yeah, and luckily, you know, other characters, they can't do that, right? But
Yeah,
Ragnar,
love
he
that.
can crawl on out of there.
Lovely, lovely.
The no break on the 1+2.
Will he get the wake up? No, delayed wake up, nice.
Not to counter it. That's a ton of damage with the raise, especially he got the done.
Ooh,
That
that's
might be
dead.
enough damage.
I think that's dead. I think that's dead.
It should be enough damage. Nobi went for a duck there, long combo. So there's a chance he has a tiny picture, but very unlikely here. He survived! Khan had a lot of health in that raise guard as he charges at him with the flying shoulder.
Whiff punish on the jab. with
And the
shoulder.
entry match goes to Pakistan.
Wow, that was I love that match. I am so glad they didn't pick who we thought they were gonna pick. I am
wild.
so glad. That was such an exciting match, fam. Like,
So exciting.
it was just fun seeing like both of them just like playing different characters and then going hyper aggressive with that too.
And the interesting thing there to me was right after they were looking and they were trying to decide who's going up next, and it looked like they couldn't choose. Like Arsenal's like, is it me?
Oh, wow.
Should I go next? You can see they're really thinking about it
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's hard to say because probably if I think the strategy probably is that they want Arsalan to avoid Ao, most probably.
Probably.
That would be like a really safe decision to just
Biggest
send Khan.
mistake.
I mean, Atif, yeah. This should have been patient for the get-up kick, fam. It's,
I mean, it wasn't even the get-up kick. Like, in that situation, you know, Marduk's, he's face down, feet towards, right? It's like the slowest position you can get up from.
Yeah.
So running up and just doing a down two with Dragunov, like the classic things to do. He didn't use a single down two in that entire set with Dragunov. Not one down two with Dragunov. That seems pretty crazy.
in that game, yeah, I didn't see it down too, but yeah, well, Khan with the
Both,
pop-off. Yeah, that was pretty sick, honestly. Like, it's so nice seeing like more aggressive play because like at higher level, like it's thought that, you know, defensive play is generally better, but like it was a treat just watching them like not be as afraid of each other, just going and trying to initiate their offense with all these little pokes, all these big move and tackles, blah blah blah. It was fun. That's like why I enjoy Japanese and Pakistani Tekken so much, is because they like to be aggressive with stuff. And oh, who is sending forward?
I don't know. You know, it's interesting, right? We're trying to read their lips. We're trying to figure out what's going on to see who's potentially coming up next, but it's a big decision here.
I'm just trying to read your expression, man. Like your mouth dropped. I'm like, oh, did I miss something?
Because Arslan looked at Atif and he tapped him on the shoulder like, all right, you got this. And I don't know if that meant like, you're going to be the boss, right? Or it meant like, all right, you're going up, you got this. You know, it's either way still, so I couldn't figure out which way it went. But it seemed like
This is
he
a
tapped and
crucial-
said, you're the boss, and I'm going up next.
This is a crucial phase. If I were Team Pakistan, I would like, that's how you would want it. Like you would want Atif to face Chickurin and then, you would want Arsalan to face Chickurin and then Atif to face Ao. Because you do not want Arsalan and Ao to go against each other.
And here's the thing, though. I feel that no matter how you line these guys up, anyone can win. So
That's true.
it doesn't even really matter, but they're trying to maximize their odds as best as possible.
Of course, you have to consider like every little possibility because this is like the closest or the smallest a skill gap can be.
Additionally, you know, there's also the boss match that matters. So Khan won. They got to put him in Pakistan, sure, right? But let's say you make Ao and Arslan avoid each other,
Yeah.
right? But then the boss match is Atif and Chickurin, or vice versa, Atif and Ao. But then Ao beats Atif in the boss match. Now it's all tied up. It doesn't matter how many times you want, or how many matches you want, or you still have to go to a playoff set.
That's true.
So it's really difficult to make this decision here.
Yeah, and you can see that they're definitely taking their time with this next decision as well. They're in no rush to just go and like sit in the sit in the chair. Whoops.
You
Yeah.
can sit in the stairs if you want. I sit in the stairs all the time.
I love that too. Very underrated, but yeah.
Right? They're basically chairs. They're just stacked on top of one another.
That's why they rhyme in it. Steppable chairs. All right. Seems to be like some discussions, like Japanese team also taking their time with discussions too. Not even just the Pakistanis that are hesitating.
Always
about,
Al. It's looking like Al. He moved twice. Oh,
Yeah,
he showed his
he's leaning
card.
forward. He's leaning forward.
He's
Oh,
like, wait, what? Standing too. Oh, so is Arslan.
Source
Arslan
of
grabbed the stick.
Arsalan. Oh.
Arslan grabbed the stick. Al's coming up.
Oh, the matchup I was talking about?
We get the rematch. We get the TWT Finals group rematch.
Ooh, oh.
Arslan's putting his
wait,
stick. I was like, no, I was just kidding. I just wanted to take a look. I was just looking around, you know. I just wanted to see how heavy my stick was.
Oh, God.
Make sure the buttons were in the right place.
Oh, he's laughing.
Make sure it's the
too.
same lever. Oh, is that Al sitting down? Never mind. Let me.
Oh, and cheeky
My back
fucker.
turns. Yeah, I'm gonna take a seat. Hey, Atif, it's your turn, right?
Oh my god, the cheeky fuckers, he stepped forward, saw Al step forward, like, okay, never mind, you got this, bye. Come on, Atif, bye. You can do it. I believe in you, yeah? I'll wait back
my
in.
goodness. Wow.
Oh my god, we're playing musical chairs out here.
That smile on Arslan's face said everything to me.
I love that. Arslan's got like the best like troll smile, honestly. I love that. But that smile in any situation is gonna get a laugh out of me, high key.
For sure. And you see Atif now setting up. Arslan definitely sitting down. You can tell by his white cap over there. So we're gonna get Al versus Atif Bud here.
Smart decision,
It's a
honestly.
match that we did not get to see at TWT final,
Definitely
right?
not.
Because Al didn't make it out of that pool either. He prevented
Unfortunately.
Arslan and me from getting it, but he didn't get out either. And Atif, of course, the TWT champion currently, the reigning, defending TWT champion.
Versus Ao, who is
This is the wild one.
yeah.
And this is interesting, right? Because this is a match you would have wanted if you're Japan. This is
Yeah.
a match you would have wanted to be in the boss position,
Oh, yeah.
right? Because this is your best chance to like kind of upset him. Now you have Chickurin, who has to beat Arslan.
Yeah.
Has to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts
Of
about
course.
it.
Yeah, especially like, it doesn't matter like how this one goes. It's just like, we need to secure that. Chickurin versus Arsalan, they're gonna have to play no matter what. So you want to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, the best news for Pakistan here would be if Atif can win this one against Ao, and then there's kind of a buffer for Arslan where if he loses, it's okay.
Yeah.
And we still have one more chance here to get the
One
set.
more chance.
Which, you know, is so strong if you think about that same idea for both teams. Because obviously, Atif can win here, Arslan loses, and then like, well, we got a tie-break situation. Atif, you go clean this up for me because I couldn't get it done, right? Like, that's such a strong option to have.
Yeah, that's a very
after.
good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, it's all about like teamwork and interdynamics at this point. You need to be able to rely on your teammate when they say, "I got this." You'll be like, "You best got this,
You
team.
best, man.
You best get this." Yeah,
It's okay, it's only $1 million, you know, on the prize pool.
and no pressure, but pressure.
A lot of pressure.
But yeah, this is a familiar matchup, I would say. Definitely. I mean, you were at Takedown not too long ago, and I imagine you got to see this matchup a lot.
Of course, yes. Al, though, Kunimitsu, pretty wild. Atif, but with the Akuma, the character we expect to see from Twilight Conflict, going to be the stage here for our middle match in this set between Japan and Pakistan.
I definitely understand the reasoning here from Atif because, you know, he's fought Arsalan's Kuni, and Arsalan one of the best players. But I think Ao's Kuni is completely different from Arslan's Kuni.
It's pretty different, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, you know, Arslan has a very poke-heavy playstyle, very safe playstyle with Kunimitsu. But Ao, you know, he'll take a little bit more risk.
Oh, yeah.
A little more looks for the sidestep to downward two. We'll see what we get out of him here, though.
Ao
Also
uses
looking more
like,
speed.
yeah. Ao uses a lot more Kunimitsu moves that are you should be using more often, like forward 2-3 and forward 4-2.
He's like a real Kuni main.
Yeah, probably.
Not like a Kuni main since 2023 or whatever.
Yeah, of course. He's like spec'd into this character proper. So maybe Atif's not ready for that.
Good block, though.
He was ready for that though.
Yeah, he was ready for that. That's it. Oh, he drops the combo. Oh, and Al wasn't ready for that. She should have been ready to punish drop combos, is what he should have been. But you know, all this went down. 30 seconds in, Atif's still working on a perfect.
Yeah, he still hasn't taken a single hit here.
Is he gonna really get a 32-second perfect? Good lord, Atif,
Wow.
great start.
Wow, well played. All right, Atif bhai, make me eat my words. Understandable.
Yummy.
All right, nice. I'll just like chip it away now.
No. And such a big risk here.
That was a huge risk. I wouldn't be taking that against Pakistani players, fam.
I mean, I think the idea there was just that he had blocked the set 3 a second ago, so give him a set mid-mix follow-up, but he could just went for set 2.
I am just set to like, you got plenty of time in this set to just like feel the waters. You go for a riskier mix-up later, but hey, maybe this is his chance to like feel the waters. Maybe he'll go a bit safer now, realizing that you can't get away with that stuff.
What? It missed? It totally was, but you know, Atif was ducking anyway. But again, another drop combo.
I just whiffed for no reason. Oh my god, the back turn.
Double rage right now. Get up kick works out. Slide under the EX fireball.
Beautiful there. That's like a Street Fighter move right there.
That was sick, yeah. Beautiful way to avoid the fireball. 1 round each here.
That's very good. Like, I love that about set 3. Like, I have avoided like such weird things in set 3. I avoided like Julia's rage art with set 3. That happened.
Low profiling, smaller characters. They go hand in hand with avoiding a bunch of stuff. Nice punish.
That's what I'm talking about. He uses moves like that. Like, he got a wall splat free from there. Any other Kuni player would have just gone for the jab string, and then he wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah, he got to the other wall with it now and gets the wall combo. Atif with the rage again. EX back puts it into nothing. Not enough pixel to pixel. Rage drive. Oh my god, did that kill? What? What the hell again? No! He's gonna hit him this time on the butt! Unbelievable!
What is happening?
I thought the jab was gonna work out twice in a row, but it does not.
Oh god, we're gonna make a mess of the caster room at this
I
rate.
almost broke the table right there. That was, oh man, this room is too small for us.
Oh,
and the hype of Tekken, dude.
What
Sidewalk's
even was
good.
that round? All right, ooh, nice. Up back 4. Up
Counter!
back 3. You know, allegedly that is a very bad parry, but ooh,
Allegedly
I'll make
holding
a good
hop
use of
kick.
it. Nice. Gets the wall easy. Interesting combo. All right, but it's not
Hella
dead, though.
damage combo. Final round, game 1 incoming. Al versus Atif, but this is a good one.
Little pop-off over there at the end. Love to see it. All right.
Double back. He could have punished that. He saw the down forward 1-1 come for so far. Not even like a 2-2.
Interesting, honestly. Ow, no. Ow, you gotta play the safe, fam. Eesh.
Yeah, going for top pitch here, trying to call it the down 3. Oh no, that's gonna hurt.
Yep, straight to the wall. No meter though. No meter though. Ow could potentially use this to take the momentum back. Nice, punish that! No! Launch that!
Oh my gosh. Sidewalk
Oh.
good. Oh boy, sideways again.
Goodness. Oh my god, it's nice. I like that though.
Al's got raid. This is gonna hurt.
All right.
50-50 for the win.
One last mix up.
What? Oh my gosh!
He got him. He got him. Bro, that was so risky with the last
Yo,
one before.
Al though, look at him. He's breathing so heavy right now.
Oh, that was so risky. That was so risky.
Back and forth, and you know, that's the same way that Nobi lost a second ago to Khan, right? Missed time to get a pick while he had a grounded opponent there. You know, hoping that there'd be a sidewall or something, but doesn't find that. Luckily, Al closes it out anyway and gets the first one here against Atif. But
Well played.
Atif, a couple of drop combos there, right? He had
Yeah.
2 combos that were dropped. And you know, in the TWT finals, the same thing. He had drop combos, but he found his way back. This is almost crazy. Into another one, man. Oh my gosh. And you know,
Yo.
he was mashing the 1
Bruh.
to make sure he got the win, but
Yeah.
it didn't kill, so he got the 1-1 string.
That's hilarious. I love that, bro. The slow-mo that basically almost would have guaranteed that there were some production problems here in the caster
Did you
room.
see him hit and stick? Oh my goodness, and Pakistan actually using their red traffic card here, asking for a timeout. Need a second to think this one over.
Interesting. I can totally understand the mentality here right now. Like, using that timeout to take a little break, that might take away from Ao's momentum. He must be feeling good about himself. Be like, all right, I managed to get through even the scramble situations. I got this. But now there's a space where, like, this team, Pakistan, has to discuss what they're going to do next. And also, fun fact, I think this hasn't been mentioned before, but I'll mention it again anyway. Team Japan are not allowed to discuss things with each other while Pakistan is deliberating with each other. That is the double benefit of the timeout card, that you can use this time with your team to discuss, but the other team can't.
Which is interesting for a timeout situation. The funny thing was I was looking at Arsenal's posture, like standing over Atif. He looked like he was scolding him. Like, how could you lose that first game, man?
Look at that!
Had it. And on the other side, you see
I
this.
love the team mechanic.
Like, look, man, we can't talk about this, but I can give you a massage, all right? You know, you got this. Just stay relaxed,
I'm
buddy.
watching Rocky right now, man. Hi, Key. You got this, kid.
A
You
little
got
to the
this.
left, bro. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. That's the spot.
Chickurin, the professional masseuse for this team.
I mean, maybe this is Chickurin's hand warmers because he's got to play the boss match in a second, too. You know, keep his hands warm.
He can be hitting the raging storms and the deadly raves. He can do a lot of good massages right there.
I mean, think about the set, though, right? Khan won the first one, so Paxton's up 1. They got 1 point.
Yeah.
Now, if Al wins, it's still a tie 1-1.
Yeah.
So Chickurin has to win regardless, right?
Yes.
If Al loses here, it's 2-0 for Pac-10. Chickurin has to win regardless.
Yes.
So in both situations for Chickurin, he's got to win here.
Yep. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure whatsoever.
No, like Chickurin, it's hard to say like if he's feeling unconfident or not because he has had very good sets against both Arsalan and Atif. So I mean he's going to be facing Arsalan no matter what. But I think it's safe to say it's going to come down to like tiny things at this point. It's hard to say like who can take it, you know?
This is why I'm surprised that we have Al in this position here. I feel like Al, we know he can beat Arsalan. We assume that he's good against Pac-10 in general. That he can also hang with Atif, which we're seeing right now.
Yep.
So why would you put him in the boss position? Unless you thought Atif was going to be in the boss position, Chickurin was so close at the TWT finals that he can get him in an actual set run back, right?
That's possible.
So that might have been the play, but it's not what they're going to get here. Dragon's Nest going to be the stage for game number 2. Ao up 1-0.
I'm just gonna like run with the explanation that they wanted Ao to go against Arsalan and then Arsalan did the musical chairs. And they're like, nope, you sat in the chair, you can't get up now. Okay, come on, let's go, Atif.
Oh man, we'll see if that comes back to bite him. But here we go, game 2. Pac-10 using their timeout.
All right, choosing to stick with the Aguma. Not a bad decision in my opinion. That game was very close. Incredibly close.
Wow, good timing there on the down forward 2.
This is gonna get the wall easy. Just like that. Kuni's kind of like Julia. Like, she's gonna get the wall no matter what.
Yeah, especially on this stage too. Dragon's Nest.
All right, nice. Ooh.
Yeah, beautiful side step right there. That's what you gotta do.
That was a very good side step, but too slow with the punish. Nice.
Nicely timed on the set read there too. That was actually looked like a good punish.
Beautiful, actually. Just avoiding hits and also getting his hits in too, just like that.
Wow, the downward one coming out. The full
Beautiful.
crouch loads are adding up here. And you know, that's not something that Arson really does a lot, and that's a nice interrupt there from Atif. Smart stuff. He almost missed the dash jab combo. That's scary.
All right, back to the
Side
wall again.
wall.
Oh,
Gotta be careful. Double side roll. I like it just to get out of there. Now you can stand up safely.
Really well.
Defense. Good defense.
Good defense, good awareness all over the place for Ao. Like, he understood he had the life lead. Like, it's better to just take it easy. The less mistakes you make when you have the life lead, the better. It guarantees your victory right there.
And Ao, he's looking so composed right now, right? He's not overextending in any way. He's just letting Atif make mistakes, and he's playing good defense against the group just like that.
Just like that. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. All right, nice.
Beautiful spacing from Atif that time, though. Still have to build up some meter here. So he has a better chance to win this entire game. We're going to get the wall here.
All right, what's the Oki? This is all chipping away at Ao very slowly.
There you go. Down forward one. Keep it solid.
Nice.
Has his bar meter spent or bar meter gained.
Just
By the end of the round
remind you, yeah, I
Yeah,
can
the fake
do that.
spam. Yeah. So, yeah, got one now. Think about that next round.
Oh dear, thinking about that he is. I know. Oh yeah, you see that? He halted the approach with the set. He's like, nah, I don't want to approach just yet. Smart. You got to think about how to go about this. Oh.
Oh, miss.
Oh, he tried the combo.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we've seen a couple times here already.
I don't know if it's nerves or maybe.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh, he's all over the place.
Yeah, that's why we don't use that parry. Just like
But
that.
it's good though. It got him out of the situation where he didn't have to deal with the Kuma.
True, true, true. Good point, actually. All right. Nice. Good
No
punish.
meter though.
No meter. He's close. He's dangerously close. He's close enough that you could, if he got a launch, you could just use it like mid-combo.
He's gonna get the meter for the next time for sure. And there it is now after
like
taking
that.
that hit. 15 seconds on the clock here. Time wind down. Atif's got the life lead. I don't know how Al's gonna make this comeback because he goes in, but he's
Just like
gonna
that.
be dead.
Just like that. No chance for a comeback whatsoever. All right. Atif on his way to making this an even set unless Ao does something about this.
Keeping the pressure on now. Not letting these set dashes get in anymore. Look at the life.
Making good use of like forward 4, I believe that's the move, right? Yeah, making very good use of that move. Nice. Oh, probably could have gotten a better punish than that, but oh,
Dead.
just as I said it.
Quick answer back for Atif, but there ties it up one apiece.
All right, nice, nice, nice.
He looks so angry.
I'm trying so hard to like read their lips because I actually know what they're saying.
yeah,
We
tell me,
speak
man.
the same
Translate.
language. It's like I'm trying to. There's just
Get
so
in
much
there,
happening.
Ayano.
It's like,
Translate for us.
oh my god. Oh, but now I can't anymore. The lips are too far away. But I imagine it might be something along the lines of like, okay, Atif bhai, you did well, okay? Now you need to just keep doing that, okay? Just keep doing that.
Perfect.
Yes.
I think I could have read those lips too, you know?
All right, all right. Well, oh yes, this the combos done by Atif Bhatt over here, like he was getting them around in the end. Though he did drop like one FADC combo earlier. That was
In that game.
a little bit baffling.
It happens. I mean, Akuma is an execution-heavy character. Sometimes you're not going to get it. But, you know, more importantly, he won 3 rounds straight there.
Exactly. Like when he needed to close out the rounds, his execution was on point, definitely. And that's where it is most important, I would say, closing out rounds. But yeah, they're just going straight back into it. Did not spend a lot of time deliberating there.
Yeah, but he did choose the infinite stage, and this is a big deal, right? Akuma is not going to get those wall combos, but honestly, I feel like Kunimitsu is really good at the wall combos, too.
I think so too. Yeah, definitely. She gets like a big chunk of damage. Her rage drive is just also automatically better in wall stages as well. Because then there's a high chance you're going to get the wall combo from
Wall
that.
splat, big combo,
Yep.
damage from the rage drive.
In the open, it's like you don't really get that much reward.
I agree.
Unless they block it, and that's a different story, I guess.
But all right, going some 2-2s now. That's something that we haven't seen as much of from Ao's Kunimitsu.
Yeah, one of Kuni's top moves as well, definitely worth using. It's very good to nullify any sidestepping versus her. Alright, no way punish. Understandable. It was a bit too far.
Yeah, things are changing up here a little bit, right? Like Atif now going to some down 4, something he hadn't done before.
Oh yeah. I think he's feeling a bit more like comfortable with himself to take those risks now. Ooh.
And there's a beautiful punch just out of range of the down forward. Still got the person down forward.
Beautiful.
Going to connect.
This should be it. Oh, we go for the style ender. I love that.
Round 2.
First round out here, final game.
Fight.
Alrighty, how's Atif gonna answer back? Nice.
Good block.
Ooh. Sidestep 4, interesting. That's like the first time I've seen him pull out that move and go blocked.
Yeah, exactly. Like Atif's defense is just that good.
It is very good. And now you gotta wonder how you're gonna open up Rakuma with 1 bar of meter, who has a life lead as well.
And Atif, you know, he's chilling. He recognized that was out of range, didn't try to FADP out of it.
Smart choice, smart choice. It was like a keep out fireball.
Yeah, talking about keep outs, man. These keep out down forward twos right now from Al are working out.
Nice max damage under there.
And just leaves him out of range. That's like the perfect spacing.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Whoa, this
Oh!
doesn't get a combo. That was unfortunate. Super unfortunate for Al right there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Like some sort of positioning sort of problem there.
Yeah, but now look at the time in rage mode with Meteor Akuma. Can Al run away for 8 seconds?
All right, time
He's
running
still got
out.
likely, but it's too close. Jumping away. Down 3's gonna do it. Got it. Al's back in the lead. Jumps out of there. It's not enough damage, and Al holds on with time running out.
Oh my goodness! He's using the flips. Like, this is a dedicated Kunimitsu player. If I'm using the flips to like timer scam Atif, I love to see it.
That was so sick. And gets the teleport launcher. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he misses the ender, but it's okay. This is a very good position for Ao right now. Almost like Kunimitsu.
Atif got the combos, though. Spends the meter this time. He needs to.
Nice. All right. If you're Ao, though, you want to make your comeback right now while it's definitely safe to do so.
Take there. Very close.
Nice.
Oh, he's not going to die.
Nice.
Last chance for Atif right here. Oh, my goodness. He bet it. Double range.
One more hit.
Range drive. He got the block. Sentinel jump neutral, but he got the backer low.
All right, rips out of his chair.
Ow! Takes out Atif Butt. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Yo,
my
this
God.
kid, Ow out here. He got called him a kid. He's not a kid anymore. But man, oh man, that was ridiculous. Now look at Nobi telling you, look, man, we can do this. We can take him out. Tekken is a Japanese game. Don't you forget it.
Of course, we're throwing that back now. Team Pakistan looking really unsure about how to proceed.
Oh my gosh, it is one apiece right now. Unbelievable.
That was
I cannot
phenomenal.
believe Al took out Atif, but wow.
I can believe it.
You can believe it? I mean, I can. I guess I can too. But it's still unbelievable.
Yep.
But man, let's throw it on back to the studio. Let's get the guys' thoughts on this as we head into our final boss match.
We're all tied up, one match apiece here. Pakistan versus Japan. Khan taking it over Nobi and Ao over Atif just now. Crazy, crazy matches, a big back and forth. Everything that we come to expect for this Japan versus Pakistan match. What are you guys thinking, man? This is close.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, this is as build, bro. We knew what we were getting into when we saw this set, and you know, even just so Ao actually won a tournament that we run in Tokyo maybe 2 weeks ago. That's something cool about him. Maybe some of the other players, they don't come out as much. Ao is a grinder. This dude will come out to the local. He will still show up. And something he talked about is, I like playing in team tournaments. I come from that history. I am an SBO champion. I am a Master Cup champion. And he's showing you right here, right now. I mean, this first set, Nobi going up against Khan, right? First game looked a little bit shaky. Khan really just got momentum and control. Goes to game 2, Nobi switches to drag, immediately representing Razor Rush, representing the assault. And it went in Nobi's favor. He made a lot more calls, mitigated a lot of damage off of tackle. Going into game 3, it didn't matter as much, obviously, because Khan was able to get mid-range control.
Yeah, I don't think that they thought that Khan would go for the Marduk there. I think they thought maybe he's going to go for the Geese.
Yeah.
So the Dragunov was a good pick to go for more pressure. But yeah, then this match right here, Atif versus Ao, we see the jab not actually beating the Demon Flip dive kick, the Demon Flip 4. But yeah, the clutch. This is where we... Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy round
was
right
crazy,
now.
right?
If he finished the string, that would have been dead.
And Bloodhawk called it backstage, dude. Al was throwing every move in the move list at this guy.
Yeah, like I said earlier when we were talking about this match and I was talking about Ao, I don't know if Ao is the best Kunimitsu player in the world, but he definitely uses this character's move list, and he had very specific answers to a lot of what Atif was doing with Akuma. Especially you saw at the end with the big jump to waste time. I saw him whiff punishing, I believe it was like a max range down 4, just barely whiffed it with the Kunimitsu down back 2-4. He had very specific answers for dealing with this Akuma.
He was, so I was just going to say that, you know, certain things like, you know, having the infinite stage, you have more space to move around. Akuma doesn't get that big wall damage, but also using down 4-2 with Kunimitsu. Down 4-2 with Kunimitsu at certain ranges become extremely, extremely difficult to punish, especially because Akuma's jabs, even though they're really good, they don't have the biggest range, right? So, I mean, that was really good timing from Ao. Atif, though, we did see a nice change in his timing.
Beautiful punish right there.
That was great. But yeah, we saw a good change of timing as well as the usage of more homing moves. So these guys were going back and forth with adaptation against each other.
Especially in this situation with the double demon flip at the end, you know, Ao kind of making a unforced error. He goes for the jab here. doesn't get to convert, but he immediately goes for the jab right away. And you're like, you got at this level, even in that small little micro situation, you gotta expect the other person to be paying attention to what you just did. So going for it twice in a row, a little bit of an unforced error.
Those 50-50s as well, using it at the right time, not just forcing it all the time, right? But the full crouch mix up, the sweep, really did catch him, and we saw they wanted a timeout. And it's interesting because having spoken to the Pakistani team, you know, Khan going up first was what they said they were going to do, right? And then that did, and it worked. It worked for them. I then thought that Arslan was going to be the one to go up second, but it looks like, you know, maybe they thought that Chickurin would come up. I don't know if they wanted alignment with certain matchups, and I guess Japan guessed correctly there. But Ao taking it there with the Kunimitsu, super impressive.
Yeah, I give Chickurin the MVP. Maybe that massage did. I mean, he didn't get iced.
Yeah, I don't know if Japan was doing it on purpose, but it seemed like they were maybe like trying to like throw a curveball, because I think Chickurin maybe was standing up with his stick in his hand, and then Ao sat down in the chair. So I don't know if Team Pakistan was maybe, like you said, expecting Chickurin there and got thrown a curveball.
Well, talking about Chickurin though, our boss match is going to be Chickurin versus Arslan Ash, and it all comes down to this. The winner of this first of three is going to take the match. This is crazy, guys. What do we think about this one? Arslan versus Chickurin.
I mean, you got a multi-time EVO champion versus a former TWT champion. It's Battle of the Titans, right?
I'm scared, man. I don't know what to say, bro. This set, when it comes down to it, yeah. I mean, it's Battle Champions.
This determines who gets out of this group and winners more than likely.
And I think it's cool that it comes down to Chickurin and Arslan. You remember when Pakistan first bursted on the world stage the way they did? Who was the first player from Japan to make the trip out there?
I gotta check these guys out.
It wasn't
the set
even
with
just the
everybody.
first player from Japan. It was the first international player to go to Pakistan. Of course, yeah, you make a good point. He went there, played with the entire community, and then went on to win the Tekken World Tour Finals, right? So, I mean, Chickurin has the experience against the Pakistanis, but the question is, who's he going to use? He used to use Geese back then. He now has the Leroy. He has the Jin. He has the Lydia.
Geese, yeah.
What do you guys think? Geese?
Oh, man, I can't decide.
I think he's going to put Leroy.
Leroy, okay. Well, Leroy, ladies and lads, I think we're ready for the boss match. Arslan Ash versus Chickurin. It all comes down to this. Let's throw it over to the stage for the conclusion of this match.
Alrighty, and welcome back. We are about to start the boss match between Japan and Pakistan. Back with Rip again.
And this is what it all comes down to. No tiebreaker situation inbound. Only one team will win, and it's whoever wins this boss battle. Will it be Chickurin? Will it be Arslan? Japan or Pakistan? This is wild.
TWT winner versus EVO winner.
Yeah, definitely. And it's going to be the Leroy, and they start off on Infinite Azure.
Zero downtime right there. We just got straight into it.
That's what I like to see, man.
I love to see
we don't need
it.
to see him set their butts. Let's get in the game.
No speculation. We just go in and see what's happening.
Game on.
All right.
This, of course, first to three, best of five situation.
Yeah.
And Chickurin has some time to move around here. Obviously, he has the Geese Howard if he needs it, but starting out here with the Leroy.
I think that's a good decision on his part, honestly, because Pakistani players would definitely have practice against Geese. I think Leroy, probably not so much anymore.
Yeah, nice punish there. Arslan a little risky with the set three. And Chickurin had the solid deep set, got the wild stand 2 punish.
Beautiful. All right, trying to approach slowly but steadily.
Yeah, and you can see that as soon as Arslan did the 1-1 there, Chickurin sidestep right. That's the way you want to sidestep to avoid most of the options. And then a beautiful down forward 2 whip punish there. Chickurin's on point.
Beautiful. All right, good ender. Nice.
He's marching down 3-2. First round Chickurin.
Takes it with the Ip Man Flamingo. Love to see it.
The Ip Man Flamingo.
Came up with it on the spot. No one quote me on that.
All right. No one quote me on that.
All right, nice. Ooh, gets him with the unblockable. The unblockables are high, so like I noticed you can really catch people off guard with
Yeah,
that.
it's hard to react to because it's fast, right?
Yeah, you can duck it, but very fast.
Yeah, beautiful side rock from Arslan. Gets Leroy's back that time. Here we go, tied up.
All right. So far, hard to say who's in the lead right now. Very nice tuck-in war happening over here. All right, finishes the string.
That was interesting check for Chicken. Oh my goodness, just wake up with it. The wild standing 3 strings.
Hey, yo.
Get it out of here.
Let's go green rank strats. Love to see it.
It works at all levels of the game. Action mix. Yeah, he's seen that before.
Yeah. very on point with the punishment, I've noticed. I think Chickurin's left like a single punish drop today.
And I actually do like Leroy in this matchup because Kunimitsu obviously has the swords, the kunais, the 2-2,
Yeah.
etc. And Leroy can actually parry those. You can use the upward one or the back two option. So
Just like Jin and Geese, he does not have any problems against weapon characters in that
exactly.
regard. All right, nice low parry, was very aware.
Yeah, Arslan's looking sharp right now too. He lost first round, but ever since then, been looking good.
Right, nice sidestep.
Yeah, sidestep, duck, wait, that was smart. Got him with the cane with rage though, this is huge!
This could be like, you could put him in rage with this too, honestly.
Yeah,
Right
he's
now.
gonna save the rage, he wants more damage.
That's smart, that's smart. One more hit, and this basically his. And this applies to both players, oh my goodness.
Yo, they're checking each other for low parry so much.
All right, nice.
He's still in there. The throw! He didn't break the throw!
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. Arslan hangs on to get that. Man, that was crazy. You almost never see the cane hit in those kind of situations anymore.
Yeah, that raw cane hit over there.
He had it,
Impressive.
but he opted not to spend the rage art, and I'm pretty sure that cane combo plus rage art is like 75-80%.
It is,
It's
it
a
is.
grip, right? So
Yeah.
he opted to save the rage because he was like, I'm gonna need it to close out anyway.
Most probably.
Which might have been a mistake, honestly, in that situation. Look at his life here.
Yeah.
This with the rage art afterwards, I mean, I guess his life wasn't too low, so the rage art wouldn't have done as much damage, but that still would have taken it close to the bubble, right?
I was low-key expecting him to go for the rage art.
Yeah,
I can
I
understand
thought
the
so too.
decision making, but he wasn't ready for the throw, I guess. Didn't break it in time, and that got him killed.
Yeah, that is wild, but Arslan hanging on, gets the first game for Pakistan here in this boss match.
He got a little pop off, love to see it.
I mean, you can see everyone's really tense right now. This is
Yeah.
crucial. They want to be on the winner side of that bracket, and winning this set for either team puts them in really good position to be there.
Yeah, this is like what determines whether you have 2 chances in top 8 or 1 chance.
Exactly. You want to be on that winner side.
It is super crucial. I do not blame any of them for being tense one bit. Right? Oh, we got like the rotations of the 3D Arsalan.
Yeah, you love to see that, right? 3D player renders being rotated around.
Let's see. It
And
feels like
AR,
I'm in the
amazing.
future.
The future.
Future.
Gamers8 Tekken 7 Nations Cup. $1 million prize pool.
Trademark. All right, we're going back into it now. Now, what would be the strategy from Chickurin going in now?
Let's see the character. Is it still Leroy?
Yes.
It is still Leroy. Mishima building. All right.
Brought the walls back into play now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he was playing good the first round, and then Arslan
was.
honestly just tightened up.
He was. I think sticking with Leroy is not a bad decision in the slightest, honestly.
Yeah, they're both very defensively sound against each other's character here. So it's really coming down to who calls out and makes the right reads.
I agree. We'll have to see how this goes now. Will the walls being in play really make that much of a difference?
It's a very small stage here this time around. Interesting choice by Chicken to even pick the stage.
Oh, that was timed with the beat drum.
That was tight, right?
I love that. All right, we're going straight in.
Wow,
Ooh.
super aggro from Chickurin.
Oh, he's not scared at all.
What a block, too!
Beautiful and beautiful punish. Ooh!
But he dropped the combo. You hate to see it half life bar.
No.
Oh, man, he could have had him in rage at this point, too. Would have had him at the wall, too, and now instead it's on his side.
Oh, okay. He escapes the wall with a wake up. Nice. All right, this is a very tricky position for Chickurin, though.
Gotta be careful here. The 4-for-4. Oh, this hop kick!
Should be dead.
Not dead. That was odd. I was scared. I was confused why he didn't use the rage up, but there you go. Arslan closing out the first round anyway. That drop from Chickurin may come back to haunt him.
It might just. Oh, try to punish that. I don't even know if Leroy has a punish for that.
Wow.
If that's one way to escape the situation. All right.
Gets out of the throw this time, but we got back turn mix-ups.
That's a very good move. Nice. Getting him to back off a bit and initiating the aggro with the throw. That is indeed a mix-up from back turn, if I'm not mistaken. She can mix up her throws.
No, yeah, her throws are very difficult to see the difference on.
Especially when you're back turn, they don't have different animation.
The cane with rage again. All right, different combo this time though. Why, Chickurin? What are you doing, bro?
Oh dear.
He thought the wall was closer, totally misjudged it, but he found the rage drive anyway, and Chickurin gets the round.
Relatable. Honestly, Chickurin, big relatable.
Dude, he's making miracles happen right now. Finding those cane is so difficult. Then find the rage drive after you drop the cane combo, miracle.
Mega relatable. He just like me, for real. But yeah. Right now, Chickurin at the life deficit, actually. Arsalan going back to playing the Pokey game.
No, sir.
That's gonna hurt. Nice. We were talking about this earlier, about using that as a 14-frame punish.
Yeah, exactly. From crouch, because it's an up forward input, you can actually do it from crouching as a standing punish.
That's very good. That has to be more damage than his 13, right?
Yeah.
All right, the wall is right there, though.
Oh, just only one kick?
One hit and he's dead.
Chickurin, what are you going to find now? What kind of
Punish
miracle
that.
do you got for us now, Chickurin? Is it going to be a low parry orbital? Oh, he's marching. He's marching. The hell sweep Chickurin with the miracles right now.
Beautiful. Arslan literally just looked at Atif like, seriously?
Well, because, you know, honestly, the hell sweep is slower, right? So the down 3-2 is faster. He's probably looking for that timing and then stood back up and the hell sweep was there.
Yep. It's like, let's go for it. You didn't block this? I blocked this.
And now the low parry. Does the hard execution combo with the course forward 2 at the start.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Chickurin looking very on point right now.
Oh, you could have confirmed it. That would have been a wall, that would have been the game. Arslan opportunity. Arslan's chance to make a miracle happen.
All right, time to skip the wall now. Ooh.
Oh my, the wall.
The hard call out.
Can Chickurin close out here? They trade in the air, and Chickurin ties it up.
Beautiful. Beautiful trade over there. Arslan did not have enough life to survive that trade. It was an excellent decision from Chickurin right there.
Yeah, I mean, the back four first, you know, that's so many nerfs Leroy's got, right? That back four would have been a wall spin in the past.
It would have.
Just on hit this time, it left Arslan with just a tiny pixel. Chickurin's like, I just need to hit him with anything in the air.
Literally.
Right, up 3 here. We're going to try to trade whatever he does as soon as I see him react. That was clean stuff from Chickurin. But man, the miracle plays, find that cane into the rage drive. That hell sweep there was so clutch. Almost took him off the wall there, Arslan did.
Beautiful.
And then there, that back four, down back 3, and then boom. They had the trade. Look at the blink.
It's almost like he
Processing.
didn't believe in himself. I love
I
this.
hit the button, bro. I hit the block button.
Yeah, I blocked that, man. You saw that.
You saw my hand, right? You saw my hand go to down back.
I love you, Pai. Wallah, I love you. But yeah, this puts Chickurin. Oh, yeah, it's even now, actually. I thought Chickurin was lead. The scoreboard had me mixed up.
Khan came there and just tapped his shoulder, like, set them and walked away while pointing at him still. I was like, man.
I see you. You
I see
better
what you're
get
doing. Yeah.
this.
Don't lose another game to him, dude.
Better get this.
You know they're going to say that Texas Japanese game thing again, man. Don't let it happen. Oh,
Nice.
that is classic Chickurin Leroy right there.
He's really good with the down forward too. He plays them like so well.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it, honestly, because that move, you do that as a whiff punish, right? It's very
Yes.
punishable.
Yes.
But he finds it and he commits to it. But he also, you'll see many times he'll find this down forward too, but on hit, but he doesn't commit to it because he didn't actually confirm it, right? So
Yeah.
he's really good at confirming it.
Exactly. Like, you can tell, just like he likes to use his move. You play around a move enough and then you learn the ranges and all of that.
Exactly. Oh, he didn't do the counter hit combo. It wouldn't have killed. It would have left her with a tiny pixel. But that's a big mistake from Chickurin.
Ooh, one more hit. One more mix up.
Oh my God! Set
But
3
the
counter
counter.
it. It should be enough.
If he does the right combo, it can kill.
His rage art.
I don't know if it's gonna kill though.
It's gonna kill. 100% rip guarantees it. He's dead.
Beautiful, beautiful. I thought maybe he could like fit like a set 1 or something in there just for the extra damage, but fair enough. He got it.
Yeah, he had really low health, so the rage art doing extra damage there. That was pretty good.
Well played, well played. All right, Arslan takes the first round. Chickurin is not letting that phase him at all though. He's looking super focused right now. Interesting. Nice.
Yeah, forcing more Hermit dance, mixes up on him.
Very good confirm on the parry punish.
And that's what we're talking about too, right? The fact that Leroy can parry all these kunai attacks.
You're playing like any character with a generic parry, that would cause problems.
And that was interesting too, because it was 1-1. We talked about how he sized up right before, but this time he actually forward dashed and got the block.
Wow. All right, nice. This has been so back and forth. They've just been out-poking each other right now.
Yeah, very different pace than the first 2 games here. But right now, he's in trouble, and the down back 3 is going to close it out. Arslan running away with game 3 now.
Very nice. Gets him with the lows. All right.
Yeah, and Chickurin, you know, another one of those moves that he confirms is the forward 4-2. He's landed a couple of forward 4s, but he hasn't confirmed the second end of it yet.
I can understand that, the hesitance there.
Bomb! The shotgun.
It's much more unsafe now than it used to be forward.
Oh, yeah.
too. So I can understand the hesitance in trying to throw it out. But yeah, as a whiff punisher, it would be amazing to land that.
Right, that's just the thing. Like, it's always been unsafe, but Chickurin makes it work. I don't know how. Is this Miracle Chickurin again?
Oh.
Look at this. He gets the round. Uh-oh.
Beautiful. All right. I know Sarstilan doing like a little flippies there.
He's inspired by Ao. You thought like, wow, should
As
he
he
flip
should
around?
be.
How the hell do you do that?
As he should be. I think Ao is like a very good blueprint for most Kuni players.
Oh, for sure. But nice counter. This time we get the pickup.
Nice. Max damage.
Man, maybe that would have killed that. That was a grip.
It would have maybe, but now's not the time for what ifs and shoulds.
While standing 2 after time. You trying to sidewalk me? Yo, Chickurin making all the right decisions right now.
Chickurin makes a while standing 2 hurt.
Wow, interrupts the step. That could have been a counter again, but final round to take the lead in the set.
That was very brave. That was very brave of him, but it's working out for him right now.
The throws are coming back. Arthur going back to what works. Smart stuff.
What's the OK? Alright, nice.
Oh, the trade!
Yeah, did a delay on the punish there.
A lot of down back force from Chickurin right now. I'm expecting Arthur to low parry eventually. Ooh, back
nice.
4. Gonna get the little float conversion out of this one.
Try and get full damage, but hey.
Life bars are about even here.
Oh my goodness. I think I've seen
Good
this
patient.
before.
The cane was denied.
Oh, he didn't convert it though. He could have gotten the launch if he just let it rip.
Oh, the downward one. Arthur's got rage.
Ooh.
Go, wild standing 3. Arthur gonna close it out. 2-1. Regains the lead for Pakistan.
God, he got
Oh my
beaten.
gosh, I thought he was crying. It's not over yet. It's only 2-1, bro. His first 3.
Oh no, that's the.
Holy pressure, dude.
Oh my god, I can see it in his face.
Of course.
Man. You
It's
see his
so
face?
tense. He had a 2-round lead there, and Chickurin brought it back, right? He brought it to the end. And look at Chickurin's face.
Oh my god.
He knows how close that was. That cane trade there. He's like so close.
Yeesh.
Oh my gosh, it's just back and forth the whole way through right
That
now.
was insane. That was definitely insane.
If I am Japan right now, I use my timeout card.
That would be a good idea.
Ice Arslan.
That would be a
Give
good idea.
Chickurin more time.
Definitely. If you're not going to use it now, then when?
Exactly.
It would be
This is
really
your last
good.
chance.
It would be really good to get like insight from Nobi, and especially Ao. Especially Ao, it would be a good idea to get some insight from him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that they're helping and coaching a little bit right now, but this is the time to use it, for sure. This is such a crucial set in the entire tournament for you, right? This could determine winner bracket or lower bracket.
Oh, I loved Ao's face. Like I felt his pain. He's like, ah, God. I felt that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The team dynamics at play here. We feel each other's misery and we feel each other's happiness.
Man, I love the Leroy here. You know, like I was curious about whether we're going to see the switch to the Geese Howard, but honestly, the Leroy's been playing perfectly. He's finding these cane hits, and even that one he found it. He's 3 for 3 on canes, except that one was a trade, right?
Genuinely, I think Leroy is a good choice. I think maybe some small adjustments maybe need to be made. I think some words from Ao would probably be a good idea right now. If I was Team Japan anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure they're talking to him right now.
Right. So Team Pakistan also be talking to each other. You got this, bro.
Got to.
You got this, bhaiya. Believe.
That's all Japan's saying too.
Just be like, hey, just win.
That's what you got to do.
Got this. Just hit him harder, fam. Parry more. Oh, and we're
Back
back
to
in
Mission
building.
building, man. All right.
Right, Chickurin picked this exact stage last time as well, right? Yeah, he probably spends most of his time here for all we know, knows all of the crazy conversions.
I don't know what the logic is here, honestly, because I think Kunimitsu with the wall, we talked about it earlier, is just so strong as well. And obviously, your comms can go wall to wall very easily.
Yeah, Rage Drive is better too.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good for Kunimitsu here, but if you like it, you like it. Here we go. If Arslan Ash can win this one, Pakistan will take the team set. Yeah, with the beat again. That's why he likes it.
That would hype
Probably,
me up too.
that's exactly why I would pick it too, actually.
That would hype me up. Like, you and Steve would probably be all over that, honestly.
I'm getting over it right now.
All right.
Counter it again. Yes, sir. Down back 4, counter it. He's landed so many of those.
Very good. He dropped it once, and he's been doing his best not to drop it again.
Got him! Yeah, and he was going for down back 4 again. Now when I'm in the air, though, bro.
Going for the style combos too. Love to see it. Nice. Okay. All right, now got him in a tricky position.
Again, Arslan chopping away at those ankles. Power crush. The
Well
back
placed.
2.
Very well placed. All right, Chickurin, how are you gonna answer back now?
Yeah, Arslan 2 rounds away from winning the set for Pakistan.
Oh, nice. Good punish.
Wow, just do it. Just do it. We're marching.
We're just going in now.
Hey.
Beautiful. Very good movement here from both players, honestly. Not just like this lateral, but the forward and the backward too.
Of course.
Right, nice.
Who's gonna duck that? It's silly.
I would want to duck that.
No one would.
Yeah.
Stupid downward 1-2's too good. Hell sweep.
Yeah. The mid hurts too much.
Wow, the forward 3 out of nowhere. Arslan looked up to the sky, like, what the hell did you do that for? 1 round each.
If If I don't see it coming, you won't either.
Exactly.
Like, just throw it out. What's the worst that can happen?
Hell sweeps are coming out from Chickurin.
And it pushes so much to the wall. It's still a really good hell sweep.
Man, taking advantage of that down forward one string. The orbital? Nice step with the side step forward.
Oh, definitely.
Big lead for Arslan here in round 3.
Slowly inching
1-1
towards the
confirmed.
wall. Right. This is literally tug and war right now.
Okay, Kane blocked for one.
And completely gone from the set. Ouch. Oh, punish that. Nice. It's unsafe.
Man, this is 10. Punishes the hop kick.
One launch or like one good hit from
Both
either of
sides. 3-3. Oh my god, the down four stuffed to race drive.
Beautiful. And then he's just there in that pose, you know?
Yeah,
like,
what do you
come
call
at
it?
me.
If man flamingo stands? Yeah,
Get that
perfect.
flamingo.
2 rounds to 1 Chickurin, game 4.
Oh no. You got to quote me on that, aren't they?
Get it out of here, low parry, Arslan Ash.
Straight to the wall. Loving the conversion from Arsalan, honestly.
Oh, interesting. Use the set dash there to get back turn mix for the throw.
He's been playing around with the stances a lot more.
Forward, forward, 2-2. That was a big whip from Arslan. Big mistake even.
Yeah.
Chickurin might beat the wall here. Yes. Oh my god,
Nice.
beautiful conversion. That was such an error from Arslan.
Oh.
Race mode. Can he make the comeback? That might be enough. It's close.
Point.
The mid set point for Pakistan to
Oh
take
my
the whole set over Japan.
Oh my goodness. Anyone's game fan. Arslan, I'd be shaking in my knees right now.
Chickurin starting to use that 3-3 more. Trademark Chickurin, something he hasn't done much of in the set. 4-4-4, nothing else.
All right, nice.
Oh my gosh.
I see a lot of playing around with the stances right now. That could be in Arsalan's favor, honestly.
Beautiful punish. Get it
Nice.
out of here, finally! Catches him in the low parry. So many down back forwards he let go unchecked. And now big lead.
All right.
No Kane for the comeback. He's trapped at the wall. Arslan looking to
Nice.
close out here.
One good ball
Pakistan
slap.
looking to take it over
Nice.
Japan.
Oh my god, the combo! The team's so happy, just hugging each other right now.
Beautifully played by Arslan. Cashing in on those down back forwards at the very end when he needed it. Blocked the Kane when he needed it, so that wasn't available for Chickurin to make a comeback as well. Using the back turn mix, that setup I haven't even seen it before. He used it there at the very end. Chickurin, valiant effort, but just falls a little bit short there in the boss match.
Just a bit short. I think that low parry in the last round as well was such a decider in the momentum. Arslan
Exactly.
got that low parry, got on the wall, and the rest was history.
That's the thing, like, those down back forwards, they don't do a lot of damage unless they're countering, right?
Yeah.
So he was kind of just letting him go, and then the final round, he's like, he's going for it. I know he's going for it. Now I'm going to get the low parry. Now I'm going to cash in and make him pay for going for it. Hitting my ankles for all of those games previously.
Very good decision making there, and nice to see a little like sportsmanship between the players over there.
And look at this, going all the way back. This was such an incredible set. Nobi
Oh my
bringing out the Dragunov against Khan, who brought out the Marduk. Right, close that goes to the final game between these two. And Nobi here, big error on this low kick right here. Should have just done it down 2 probably. But instead, the comeback here from Khan, and that really turned the whole tide of that final game.
Beautiful. I think this is probably like my favorite match of the day.
That
so
one?
far. Probably so far.
And this,
Okay.
the 1-1, if he wasn't mashing the 1, he would have got a float conversion, but
Oh,
then
God.
the same setup. And this time, Atif Bud wins the trade in the scenario.
Oh, that's
Shake that, damn, what the hell, bro? My hands are shaking. I can't play like this.
well, that happened, I guess. We roll with the punches.
Yeah, but then Atif turned things around here. Crazy turnaround against Ao, winning the second game. But even still, Ao hangs on and brought it back and won the whole set over Atif, tying it up 1 apiece between Pakistan
Very
and
crucial.
Japan. But then the Chickurin Arslan match, that's what it all came down to, the boss match.
Aptly titled, honestly. This really was basically like a boss match for both of them. The final dragon before you enter the castle, basically.
Man, and look at that. All over the place. Arslan Ash finally closing it out there. That wasn't even closing out. That was just when he got the 2-game lead. He's like, yes, I'm hanging on. But this was the end here. Arslan Ash closing out with the low, jumps up and celebrates.
Beautiful.
And Team Pakistan takes it over Japan.
And just
Let's
like
go
that.
to the stage and get an interview with our
Welcome
winners.
back. We got an interview with Arslan Ash, Team Pakistan. But before I go any further, was that not some good ass Tekken, guys? Make some noise. I told you. Tekken never lets me down. I'm here with Arslan Ash, one of the best, if not the best Tekken player in the world. I've told him before that he's changed the scope of Tekken 7. I did not?
No, you told me.
Yeah, that's right, I told you. All right, we're gonna go to the questions, but let's get to it. Congratulations, first and foremost. This is definitely one of the hardest team battles, just for your group in general, and just if anybody had to play them. What was your mindset going into this, you and the team?
So when we were deciding the pools, I just didn't want Korea to be in my pool. Japan to be in my pool, and we got Japan. Yeah, so our strategy was Atif play last, but by the meantime, you know, I was like, I think I should play last because Atif was like, maybe Chickurin has read his game or he studies his game. So I was like, okay, if you are like, you don't want to face Chickurin, I will go last. So we were planning to send Atif last, but I'm in the middle of the game. I was like, I will go last. So it worked out, so I'm good.
ويل بلايد من جد اللي شفناها مستوى اسطوري قدم لنا منتخب باكستان في اللعب المثالي. سالنا اللاعب سؤال انه على اي اساس كان فعلا ترتيب اللعيبه فيها، من اللي كان بيلعب برضه في الاخير ومتى حتى برضه راح تلعب انت فيها في هذه المرحله وحتى برضه في المباراه بشكل كامل. قال انه توقع انه ممكن يكون تشيكرن هو اللي ممكن يكون اخر اللاعب، لكن ارسلان قدر يتفوق في المباراه. فعلا مستوى اسطوري قدم لنا. اعزائي المشاهدين اعطونا تحيه للاعب ارسلان.
Now, you said you didn't want Japan in your group. Now that you've cleared the hurdle, right? Yeah. Now that you have gotten Japan out of the way, what is the next obstacle you feel like is going to be tough for Team Pakistan?
I think now we are good because even if we lose from Saudi Arabia, we still make top 8 because we won 2 matches. But we wanna, our mindset is to just play like this. We're playing and do our best. And Team Saudi Arabia is so good. Raif and other 2, they are also good. So they have our full respect. So let's see.
فعلا سألنا سؤال اللاعب انه كيف كانت مباراتكم ضد منتخب اليابان اللي هي فعلا تعتبر من اقوى المباريات في المجموعه. قال بما ان قدرنا نفوز عليهم صحيح باقي لنا مباراه ثانيه هي اللي برضو راح تكون ضد المنتخب السعودي اللي راح تكون برضو جدا صعبه. هم برضو عارفين قد ايش مستوى اللعيبه برضو جدا عالي، يحتاجون الفوز فيها عشان يقدرون يضمنون التاهل بشكل مضمون ونهائي. مستوى رهيب قدموا لنا اياه. اعزائي المشاهدين تحيه ثانيه واخيره لمنتخب باكستان.
Now that the interview is concluded, guys, can you make some noise for both of these amazing teams playing some good-ass Tekken on the stage for you guys one more time? And now we're going to send it back to the studio.
والحين أعزائنا المشاهدين راح ننتقل على طول إلى الاستوديو التحليلي.
All right, Pakistan taking it over Japan in that boss match, potentially securing themselves a spot in that winner's side for the top 8. I mean, that was a crazy match, and we now have our post-match analysis brought to you by STC, Bloodhawk and Margin. Talk to me.
Man, that wasn't even a battle between captains, a battle between bosses. That was a battle between gods, man. I felt I was learning new things just watching those 2 go at it. The adaptation, the counter-adaptation, how the stage picks looked into it. There was so many layers to this.
Yeah, the stage dynamic, and honestly, especially those last like 2 to 3 games, every hit felt so hard-earned. Yeah. And you were pointing it out as we were watching the layers unfolding in terms of offense and also on defensive end as well.
Yeah. It's like, you know, going to Infinite, that game 3, I think Chickurin almost bringing it back on Arslan on that Infinite stage. I felt like if they had established and gone to a game 5, Chickurin, knowing that Arslan probably would have brought him back to Infinite Azure Tour, he had to have had some confidence because he lost that game 3, but it was his fault. It wasn't like a blowout. He brought it back the 2 rounds to tie it up and brought it back to the wire. But it was just really interesting seeing Chickurin stay. Like how he was paying attention to how Arslan was like responding to him going into Hermit stance, and then one of the counter adaptations was Arslan with the Kunimitsu using more of the Katone 4, the dive kick, just kind of rinsing it over and over and then starting to cash it out and make Chickurin uncomfortable. The cane working real early and then starting not to work. In game 4, bringing out the down back 3-1+2, you know, the Twin Dragon acceptance. I was talking to you, I was waiting for the eventual orbital to come out to like cash out all that damage because he was hitting him over and over, but instead started going with the down back 4 instead, and Arslan's counter adaptation was that he finally started picking up on Chickurin's down back 4 timing and got some really key low parries.
Yeah, that low parry at the end, which actually managed to do it. As we're seeing now, that boss match, we see the lateral movement really worked as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't that he was just sidewalking left, he was sidewalking the other way as well, because as you know, in Tekken 7, certain moves will track to one direction and the other direction as well, right? So you have moves that track both ways, but I mean, Arslan looking really comfortable here against the Leroy, but it was close. And this first match being on the Infinite Azure, how important was that then, do you think, for the set?
I think it really, like, first stage is random if the viewers don't know. It's always a random map select. So Arslan getting the infinite that he likes with this Kunimitsu really ended up in his favor. And unfortunately, you know, I really thought they were going to answer games back and forth. You know, go to Mishima Building, Chickurin wins. Go to Infinite Azure, Arslan wins. Go back to Mishima Building, Chickurin wins. And I thought it was going to be that way until Game 5 on Infinite Stage. But Arslan managing to cut Chickurin off on the pass on Game 4 and beat him on his preferred map.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, man. I mean, it looks like from the interview that Arslan deviated from the initial game plan. The game plan seemed to be to let Khan go up first, and that match against Nobi was vital. I think to start off with that win against the team captain. You know, that's massive, and that's why Khan is going to be your Kidia MVP of this match, because I think that match against Nobi was vital for the win. What do you guys think?
Well deserved, and I mean that's something that we talked about too, right? There's been chatter, you know, Khan, but the thing is, you asked Arslan, what did he say? He said for this team event, you know, it's not always necessarily important.
Numerically, yeah.
Yeah, numerically, but it's also about what you bring to the team outside of the gameplay, right? And you saw Khan, he was really supportive, and obviously, you know, most people talk about situations where he's been functioning as a coach, and they've been able to get really good results as a result. And the thing is, you know, what did Arslan say? He said, I wanted to win with Khan this weekend, and well, Khan comes up with a big set win against Nobi, and that ultimately sets up Arslan to seal the deal and the boss after they call an audible.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's very similar to how Joe Crush was yesterday against Sergi Master and Super Akuma. Like Khan is definitely more established, more respected. You know, getting second at Evo ain't no fluke, right? But being able to punch above your weight in these situations and take a crucial win for your team really, like, takes the stress off the rest of the guys, right? Atif can, you know, have that competitive match with Ao and still lose, and it can be okay.
Yeah, 100%. But I want to go back to what I said about, you know, the deviation from the game plan, because he did say that he initially wanted to go up against Ao in that middle match and let Atif be the boss match. And I wonder if that set would have been a little bit easier had he just stuck to the game plan, because it seems like a lot of these teams are thinking of their plan way ahead of time. You know, we're talking to Joey Fury. He said today, he said the plan was always to let Joe Crush go into that boss match against France, because he said, I've got it. I'm confident that I have it against Super.
You know, it's like going, you know, they deviated from the plan potentially based on how that stage selector match, right? Where Chickurin beat Atif with the geese. So maybe that affected the dynamic, and then just from how that stage went, maybe Atif came back and he was like, don't put me up against Chickurin. And Arslan was like, really? And then like, yeah, okay. And then be willing to be flexible.
Either way, they got the job done, right? So they're sitting in a good position in the group right now. Let's have a look at the group standings and see where everyone sits, because there have been matches happening on the other stream as well. And, you know, there have been upsets, man. You know, we talked about it. Thailand not getting off to a great start at all, right? Australia with the clean sweep against them is insane. But let's have a look at this one right now. Philippines looking good. Korea, you know, obviously they still have a couple of matches left. Bolivia causing the upset, you could say, against Germany. And Germany, man, 0-2 at the moment.
Yeah, I believe we have Korea versus Germany coming up. I don't know if it's the exact next match, but Germany could play spoiler for Korea still.
Well, let's go over to the group that we just saw right now. Pakistan and Japan going at it, and that means that Pakistan is sitting at the top of the group. Their last match is going to be with Saudi Arabia, which will be happening today, and that's going to be one to talk about as well. But Japan still looking okay, man. They did get the win against Saudi Arabia at the start of the day, but they have one more match remaining, I believe, with South Africa, right? So, I mean, they're in a good position as well, guys.
What do you think, Obama?
Yeah, I mean, this group is pretty much happening as we predicted, right?
Yeah.
It's just the order of who was getting out on top side or bottom side. But Pakistan and Japan, and man, I still can't get over that this group, man. This one just turned. I mean, we looked at it at the beginning. We're like, yeah, it could go either way, but it just turned into a crazy scramble in terms of the results. This one's wide open, dude. I don't know who's going to get out of this.
Ivory Coast sitting at the bottom there. Thailand, Australia, UK. This one is open for anyone. Australia beating Thailand has just opened up this group, and we were actually saying before the tournament that this Group D was probably the one where there were a lot of teams that were closely matched with each other. They may not have the top dogs like Korea, Japan, Pakistan, but I mean, this is going to be a very interesting group to keep your eye on, as of course we are going to be concluding our groups for today. So as we get on, man, it's going to start getting very, very spicy, very spicy to see who's going to make it out. Obviously, top 2 go through, 1 in the winners and 1 in the lower bracket, man. But yeah, Pakistan taking it here over Japan. It's that was a big one for them, man. I think that was a huge one. And our next match is going to be a crazy one. I don't know if I should tell him. Should I tell him with the next match?
Talk to him.
Should I tell him?
Talk to him.
It's going to be Germany versus South Korea. This is a massive match that a lot of people are talking about. But before that, we're going to go on a break. Do not go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.